Hello everyone and welcome to another reaction. Since we already finished the 90s Pixies catalog, I think it's a good time for us to move into The Breathers, the band Kim has with her sister. Finally, I'm gonna listen to her singing again. So this is me reacting to Pot, the debut album by The Breathers. And this is also the part where I stop talking and start listening. Remember to stay up to the end for the review, and I hope you enjoy it. There she is. She kept that bass tone from Pixies. Oh my god, and that dissonance. Everything is so heavy and there's just two instruments playing. Oh my god. People told me the Breathers' music was poppy. This ain't that poppy, but it's just the first song. Nice staccato on the guitar. You almost never hear that. It's usually drum and bass that got the staccato parts. They are changing. Jesus, those tritones. What a way to open your debut album. Oh my god. This could be the closing track, but it's right here opening the record. It sounds like the end of a ride. Oh my god. When did they hit those intervals? Damn, I love how open it sounded towards the end. Let's go into the next one. A little grungy and dissonant again. Even a little shoegazy. Alright. Those harmonies, they come straight from Pixies. It's so dark and dissonant, but I'm still liking it. It's like skating on a cloudy day. Just listen at how those strings interact with each other. Oh, that's all. You know, I'm gonna let it run. Oh, no. What? A Beatles cover? Oh my god! I feel like Led Zeppelin is covering the Beatles. It's 'cause I'm going down. You know, a lot of people cover the Beatles, but very few actually get away with it. They are definitely one of those very few. Mother Superior, John the Gun. Really? This is marvelous. I feel like something's coming, but I'm not quite sure. There's only 5 seconds and... okay, there we go. It's a shame John died 10 years before this was released, because I think he would really dig it. I'd really like to know, though, what the other Beatles think about it. So 90s. By now, I think the whole record will be like this. Wow. I don't think there was any other band doing stuff like this back in the day. You really can listen how big of a part, how big of a deal Kim was for Pixies. This violin came from the dark ages. Oh my god! I love those squeals, let me add it right now. How experimental this is. The only reason why I don't think it's shoegaze is because the pedal effects are not that over the top, but it could easily be. And there it goes.
It lives
This is gonna be a fast one.
and steamy.
Hell yes.
It lives.
Yeah, it's fast and it's enjoyable, but there is still that dissonance in the background. Those harmonies or whatever they are so lazy, but they are still adding something to the song, to the mood of it. It's weird. It does sound like something you would listen in your way to hell. That's how dissonant it is. Alright. Whoa. I am really thrown off because those violin strings, they come straight from the medieval ages, but those guitars are so 90s. I don't know what's happening here. That violin dies at the end. They're just grooving. Yeah, now that I realize those drums hold such a good groove. The lyrics are so 90s as well. Oh my god, what are they doing? Jesus, all of a sudden, that low end went crazy. I love how they throw that motif like if it was a vamp, just repeating over and over for you to enjoy that drum and bass. Just be lost in the music and it's freaking done. Why do they always end when I'm enjoying them the most?
I wait for you.
Holy them.
On this perfect.
Oh them! That chord progression is so Pixies. And also the way they speed up the tempo at the beginning. Beautiful harmonies. I love the chemistry between the sisters. Do we have a bass solo? That's all. I told you they end when I'm enjoying them the most, but it's fair enough. This is 1 minute and 45 seconds long. Oof. Most 90s songs so far. I'm already loving it. Let me at it right now. Yes! This is way more complex than I thought it would be. They are changing the time signatures, speeding up the tempo, using so much dissonance, so many tritones. I think this is my favorite so far. Jesus. Jesus, I wasn't expecting this complexity on this record, you know? I thought I was here for a poppy time. Oh my god, you don't know how long I waited to listen to Kim screaming the top of her lungs. Beautiful track. And it's not over yet. Now that I look at it, this cover is also very unsettling. You don't know if that's a zombie or a flower. And those colors, man. There was a transition. Beautiful bassline. I'm adding this one right now too. Jesus, that bassline could belong in the Police. Yes. The curious thing is that Spiderland by Slain, which uses this same kind of spoken word poetry, came a year after this one. It sounds like they are using the Locrian mode. Oh my god. really enjoyed that one. That guitar tone is piercing my ears. Alright, everything makes sense now. I don't know. I'm liking it, but not half as much as the previous ones. Those were just so damn good. And this one is maybe way too simple for me. And there it goes. It sounds like we're gonna be guitar driven on these last songs. Yeah, probably. Oh damn. This is so badass! Loving this chorus. But I'm loving this verse much better. Alright. I mean, the instruments are not talking to each other, but it kinda sounds like it. That's it? Oh, yeah, of course that's it. And right into the next one. What? I don't know if I should turn up the volume. Something tells me this is going to explode, but you know what? Fuck it. This is kind of violent, but I'm really digging those riffs. Oh my god. Beautiful fingers. And here we are. I'm not gonna turn down the volume on this one, I'm just gonna enjoy it. For as long as it lasts. Here we go. Or maybe not yet. Oh my god. I think that's all. They got me on the edge the whole song waiting for something to explode, and something did explode, but only once and for about 4 bars? Man, I don't know how they designed their song structures, but I think that's the craziest part of this record. So why don't we just talk about it a little more in the review? Yeah, the song structures are crazy, but you know what the craziest part of this record is? Me neither, because when I started my research for this review, I didn't know what to believe anymore. Let me start by saying I felt deceived when I learned Kelly Dill wasn't a part of Pod at all. I genuinely thought the Dill sisters formed this band together, but when I learned the actual story, man do I got it all wrong. And you know what I got the wrongest? Kim playing bass here. Turns out she didn't play a single bass note but guitar instead. It's just that bass tone, it's so resembling to Pixies, so heavy and dizzy. Even some of the chord progressions they use are very similar. I guess that's what happens when you're in a band with such a signature sound and you start a different project. Some of the sound of your previous work will follow into your new band. Okay, that's enough with the Pixies comparison, cause all in all, the more you listen to Pod, the more you realize how much it actually drifts to have its own sound. I think Albini's clean production really helped the sound of this record, but there are some things you cannot manipulate in production, and the spirit behind the music is one of them. This record sounds to me like Fever for the summer. You get that everlasting feeling when it plays. The sound, it's so bright and warm, but there's also a sense of not knowing when the good times will be over. Almost like if the summer was doomed and you know it every single time the band hits a tritone. And on top of that, we got lyrics with such imagery attached. Most of it bizarrely sexual, but sweet somehow. It's like somebody discovering sex and love for the first time. I got the feeling this record was Kim's little experiment and their follow-up will sound very different, but in the meantime, let me tell you, I added 8 songs to my library, so Pod is for me an 8 out of 12. I would love to have it on vinyl. And so, that was my reaction/review of Pod, the debut album by The Breeders. Tell me, what are your thoughts on this record? Don't forget to leave it in the comments. And if you like what you see, you can always subscribe. Or if you'd like to watch more, you got this playlist where you'll find all of my other reactions. So I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Tony Whitburn, and I'll see you in the next one.